Hello lovely people, I am Identifies and this video will give you a short overview of my research on collaborative consumption for low and high trust requiring business models. Collaborative consumption and the sharing economy, where consumers do not purchase a product or service but share it, is growing in popularity. This is due to a trend away from ownership towards experiencing. The first two areas of the economy that this business model disrupted were fare sharing and renting rooms for short periods. Other areas are also influenced, but it is unclear which sectors of the economy will be disrupted next. Smaller niches of the economy, or areas where more public sector involvement is necessary, such as the elderly and disabled, may not be at the forefront and may be the laggards losing out on possible benefits for years. This research evaluates the current collaborative consumption business models and identifies 13 ways they add value from the consumer's perspective. This research further explores whether collaborative consumption business models fall into two categories in terms of what the consumer values. In the first category, they require a low level of trust, while in the second category, a higher level of trust is necessary. Our survey evaluated whether there was a difference between collaborative consumption business models that require a low level of trust, such as taxi service, and those that require a high level of trust, such as supporting the elderly and disabled. The analysis verified that the consumer requires 13 types of value added from the business model, which can be separated into three categories, which are personal interest, communal interest, and trust building. It is important for the organizations to acknowledge how they relate to these three dimensions. It was found that collaborative consumption business models can be separated into those that require a relatively low level of trust, such as fare sharing, and those that require a high level of trust, such as supporting the elderly and disabled, as we can see in the figure here. For the business models that only require low trust, the consumer considered personal interest value added more important, while in those requiring more trust, the consumer rated the value added of trust building higher. The findings suggest that changing collaborative consumption business model from one that requires low trust to one that requires higher trust necessitates a significant improvement in how the organization builds trust. This can be considered a step change in trust building, which would have to be a consideration at the business model level. Iterative improvements at operational level may not increase trust sufficiently. So that is what I wanted to share with you in this video. I hope you found it useful. Thank you for your attention. Bye for now.